Okay, team, here we are. We're looking at sketching 3D objects, and really, there's not much we can do here if we need help except just have a bit of practice. And Mr. Burns is going to show you how he goes about sketching a few, and perhaps you can put your paper on your tech and copy, or copy as we go. I'm not sure what you're going to find the most useful, but let's have a go. Right, let's have a look at a common shape here, the good old cylinder. Okay, this is a shape you will regularly have to sketch, and whenever I have to sketch a cylinder, I always draw the circle first. I like drawing the bottom circle first, so why don't you have a go at doing that? It's not perfect, don't worry about it. Right. And once I've done that, depends if you want to do a see-through cylinder or a cylinder that you might see in real life. So let's have a go at doing like a cylinder, like a Coke can that you might see in real life. So I'll just go up now, okay, and of course you've got to finish off the curve now. Okay, so please imagine you might want to fix up this little bit that I didn't join perfectly. There you go. And so that's how I would draw a cylinder. It's a bit like a Coke can, isn't it? Coke. There you go. Coca-Cola. Now, have a practice of that. Uh, Sometimes when you want to do these shapes, it's good to add a bit of shadow to try to show the curve. So you can see that I'm doing that now, and the shadow sort of follows the line of the curve as well. Okay. See, I've just done a bit of shadow there to show the curve. Okay. There's other ways you could have done that. Let's have a go at doing a see-through cylinder. And forgive me if this doesn't work out terribly well. A see-through cylinder is quite similar, but I draw the two circles first, one, and then you draw the other one down the bottom, and then you've got to join them up, right? Just neatly. And so that's your see-through cylinder. Obviously, that's the one that if you've got X-ray vision like Superman, you could see. And if you're very clever, you might want to do the old just to indicate that, of course, that's behind. If you do that, it just shows that, of course, you can't actually see that line, that it's behind the main cylinder itself. Okay, and it's always good to add a bit of perspective. Perhaps this is another Coke can, so I'll draw my Coke hole there, and that's, of course, where the label comes out. Okay, so you might want to practice having some drawing of cylinders. Let's have a go at another object. Let's have a go at a triangular pyramid. Let's have a go at a triangular pyramid. Oh, it's gone white. I wonder why. Okay, well, life goes on. Triangular pyramid. Okay, let's have a go at a triangular pyramid. Pyramid, right? So the key word here is you're looking to do a triangular pyramid, aren't you? I'm going to make it colourful because the white's just too glary for Mr. Burns. So just hang a bit. There you go. That's better, isn't it? Okay. So the key word you're always looking when you're going to do some drawing. You're looking for the face. The name of the face, the name of the key face, and this is a triangular pyramid. So we know it's a triangular pyramid. Let's draw the triangle first down the bottom. Okay, do your best, draw a triangle. Okay, right, there you go. And I'm actually going to do the see-through ones because I think that's a little bit clearer to show how to draw. Okay. So we've got the triangle. Now you've got to draw the bits that go up the top. So let's just draw the first bit. Let's draw the first bit. I might do it in a different colour. Maybe that'll be helpful for you. So this is the face up the top that goes up the top. So there you go. Good. Right. Okay. And this bit in the back here is the bit you don't see. So I'm just going to do it in dots. And that might help you to understand that, of course, you only see it if you've got Superman powers and can see through the triangle. Okay, so that's like an X-ray version. Isn't it interesting? I think if I just join those dots there, it would almost just look like a proper 3D triangle now floating just in space, wouldn't it? Isn't it interesting? It sort of moves the blue line to the front as opposed to the back as soon as I joined it up. But I'm going to take those away because I did just want to show you the X-ray version. So perhaps you want to have a practice at that. By all means, rewind me and have a go. Okay. Let's have a look at another type of drawing. Let's have a go at a sphere. A good old-fashioned sphere, and it's good to use a bit of shadow, particularly when we do this one, because essentially you're drawing a circle. And a sphere is always just that, guys. You just draw a circle. Draw the best circle that you can, and you have to use shadow. You have to use shadow. If you're drawing a sphere, you're going to have to use shadow. And here's how you do it, okay? The longest part of the sphere, you draw the longest shadow, okay? And then you come in from that long part to gradually ever increasing smaller amounts. Right? See what I've done there? On the other side as well, of course. Okay. And there you go. Look at that, looks like a planet hanging in space. If you want to get extra fancy, you can do what's called cross-hatching, but I've decided I'm not going to. Oh, I think that just looks great just by itself. There's your sphere, guys. Perhaps you'd like to have a practice at drawing that. Let's have a go at a cone. I'm going to show you how to draw a cone, C-O-N. And of course, cone's an interesting shape because it doesn't really have a major face shape to it apart from the circle at the bottom. So let's start off with what we know. We know there's a circle at the bottom, so let's draw that. Okay, let's draw that. And then you just sort of got to decide where the point is. So maybe I'm going to make my cone point will be there. And then you just got to simply join the edges of that circle, right, up to the point. Now it's interesting, the cone shape. Again, if we leave this line here whole, it looks like this is, we look in from under the cone. Okay, but I think you'll notice if we actually break it up, suddenly it looks as though we're looking from the top of the cone and the cone itself has become see-through. So I'm not fussed about which one you do. I'm just going to take it back to the way it was, because I think one of the key parts about the cone is that you're going to have to do the shadow again. And when we do cone shadow, it's best to start off with quite a bit of shadow down the bottom. You usually do more shadow on the largest part, guys. In fact, that's probably something worth writing down. Most shadow on the largest part, right? On the largest part. Okay. You might want to imagine the sun shining brightly over here, of course, and this side of the cone is getting all the bright sun, but this side isn't. So we'll just reflect that. Okay, there you go. I'm very happy with my cone there, my 3D cone. Okay, perhaps you would like to have a go at that. Now let's have a go at another shape. I'm very excited. I'm having a great time drawing objects. In fact, I've had such a good time, I've flown through all my objects and I've realised we're at the end. I hope that has been instructive for you. I know that there is now a task for you to go on with, so please do go on with that task. Thank you for your attention, students.